Hey, boo, hey. Okay, I said I would talk about why I usually quit things, and I meant it. The 5Ks weren't normal behavior for me, and I don't usually quit on the first day. It's usually like the third day or in the middle of things. It's truly, like I'll stay strong and then I'll slowly disappear. And it's like when I thought about this, I've done that with a lot of things, and it's usually because I become overwhelmed or I become bored, or it's like all of nothing thinking, right? Like I got to do it all so perfectly or I can't do it at all. That's really a lot of it too. Um but that usually gets me to quit before I even start because I'm like I have to have this lined up and that lined up and this lined up and everything has to be aligned perfectly like the stars, the sun, the moon, everything, right? Excuse me. So yeah, like I also have ADHD. ADHD. And so I'll get into something and my brain was like, okay, I'm done with this. And my brain will like slowly peace out, but it's okay. Right. I used to definitely think I needed to be more disciplined. I needed to be more motivated or thought if I just wanted it enough or if I fixed myself, then I could be better. And what I learned is just to take the perfectionism, because that was a big part of it, all the way off the table. Stop putting the pressure on myself to do it perfectly. Like it has to look like this, and the outcome has to be this way, and it has to look exactly like this. It has to be a highlight reel for Instagram. It has to be perfectly lined up. When I really took that off, then it became, or like I have to beat everyone else and do the best job ever, so that people can look at me and brag about it. Like when I took all that off the table, right? Then it was just, okay, I just want to finish. Like I said, like I told you the other day, I had 2 hours to finish each one of these things. And so I'm like, okay, if I finish in an hour and 59 minutes, then as long as I finish below the 2 hours, it doesn't matter, right? And I could run it, I could walk it, I could crawl it. I couldn't bike it. If I could have scootered it, I would have. But it's like as long as I finish, then it doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter if I'm limping, it doesn't matter if I'm running. It was so funny. I saw so many people like that walked most of it or yeah, they walked most of it, but then right at the when we got toward the finish line, they start running and their friends are filming them, right, to show they were running to put it on Instagram. And listen, no shade to them, like everybody once upon a time has lied for the gram, so I'm not even tripping, or they done things specifically for the gram. I'm not tripping on it, but I'm like, I'm not running. I walked the whole thing. I'm not running at the end. Again, I only run for the soft served ice cream truck. I'm not running for nothing. So I'm just like, yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, you know? It doesn't even have to be impressive. For me, it was just like, can I finish this series? So it was, can I finish training today? Can I finish training this week? Can I finish training? Can I finish this 5K? Can I finish all 5Ks? So each one was just like, so I guess taking that big milestone of 5Ks in 5 weeks and breaking it down to a smallest element. Can I finish this 30 minutes on the treadmill? Right? Can I get out of my bed and actually go to the gym? Whether it's in my building or a 10-minute walk away. So taking it and just looking at the thing that was right in front of me each time and just knowing like, okay, all I have to do is walk, right? Breaking it down to its barest minimum, all I have to do is walk. So in the training, all I have to do is walk 30 minutes. So get out the bed, put on some clothes, go walk. And I had times, honestly, I had times where if I didn't even feel like going out of my apartment, right? Because sometimes you just don't feel like leaving your place. Then I would turn on a video, shout out to Get Fit with Rick, love his walking videos. And I do a 30-minute walking video with Rick. And he has fast paced, like fast walking speed walking, that's what he calls it, speed walking videos, and I'll do 30 minutes of that with Rick and I'll be good to go. That was good enough. And so just breaking it down to the bare minimum, it doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be Post it on social media. I know we kind of live in a world where if it's not on social media, it didn't happen. So I didn't even post. I mentioned the 5Ks with you because we've been talking, but I haven't mentioned it anywhere else. I haven't posted on Facebook or Instagram or anything, any place. I haven't posted anywhere. So it's like it's just for me. That's the thing. This was for me to prove to myself that I could finish something and I could do something that was hard, again, hard for me, because there's tons of people I could have posted it online somewhere and they would have been like, 5Ks aren't hard, they're easy, da 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 da, you're weak if you can't finish a 5K. And it's like, I didn't need any of that nonsense, right? I just needed to, me versus me, small thing each day. And that's the thing too. I have so felt in the past that if I did not, that's where the even when I get into a process, the perfectionism of doing everything right. So it's like I have to drink a gallon of water and I have to exercise for 2 hours and I have to, get up and do a long morning routine and I have to do a long night routine and I have to like speak positively and think positively. And it's just all these things that I would put pressure on myself. And so stripping all of that away was so different. But that's how I made it work. That's how I made it not quit. It was just today. What do I have to do today? What's the least thing I can do today? I can do a 30-minute walking video with Get Fit with Rick. I can do a 20-minute incline walk on the treadmill. That's the lowest common denominator I can do today. I'm not even talking about eating. I'm not talking about drinking water. I'm not talking about washing clothes or any of the things that go around, right? Walking every day and then doing 5Ks, right? There's a lot that goes into it. I'm telling you, never in my life did I know I was going to be doing so much laundry as when I started working out on a consistent basis. Like, it's unreal. I'm doing laundry all the time now. Thank goodness. I'm so privileged to have a washer and dryer in my house. Thank you. But yeah. So like I was saying, I thought I needed more discipline or more motivation or something was just wrong with me and I just need to fix myself and things will be better. But I realized none of that stuff was keeping me from quitting. None of those thoughts were keeping me on the path or kept me going. None of it. So it was just noise in my head, What this little side quest of the 5K showed me is that when I take the pressure off, right? Take all the pressure off and get it on my brain that has to be done the right way, then my brain will stop rebelling against itself. And I'll just do the dang thing, right? That's at the end of the day, that's all that really matters is just do the dang thing. So take all the obstacles, real and perceived, external and mostly internal, just take them out the way. Take them off the table, take them out of your path, and you're good to go, Raven. Yeah, so I'm not saying I'm never going to quit on anything ever again. I'm a human being. But what I do know without a shadow of a doubt is that I can't finish something that I decide to finish. And that's awesome. And so next time we talk, I'm going to tell you about the one rule that I had that kept me from bailing during certain weeks. Now, just because I didn't quit doesn't mean I didn't want to quit. There were times I wanted to quit. Oh, it was one bedtime that I wanted to quit. Yeah. Anyway, I will talk to you later, boo. Ciao.